It's up and good. And the Chiefs come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Stroud. That one complete to Johnson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good for a Houston Texans.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. To throw is Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On fourth down, Stroud. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. Now Stroud. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Here's Stroud. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Now, faking the give. That's into the hands of the fullback. And he will score. Touchdown, Texans. Extra point attempt still to come. He gets it to go, and the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. A short one taken at the 10. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34. A pickup of 9. Second and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. They'll stay on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. The field goal unit out here for the Chiefs. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. Out now is the field goal unit. They'll try to pick up 3 points here. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. This fielded at about the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get this very close to a first down. A nice run there. He'll just end up a little bit short. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Here it is on 4th down. And he's going to have the Chiefs' first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. And the first down of the Chiefs. Second down and 8. Handoff here, up the middle. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. They'll run. It's Darren McFadden. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. Here's a 2nd and 12. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Brown. And he's into the end zone. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Stroud to throw. Throwing right. It's taken in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. motion. It's Diggs. Up the middle they go. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd down, 8 for the first down. They'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Here's a big one. This 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man complete to Johnson.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So I still think there's plenty of time if they can get within shot of the end zone that they can go for a touchdown and try to win this thing in regulation. You always have a field goal try in your back pocket to at least tie the game and force overtime.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. He's got it about the 8. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Here is 1st and goal. The motion man is Johnson. They'll keep it on the ground. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Now, here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Just an absolute clinic of putting together a drive, Mike, when you need it the most. And their ability to move the ball down the field, it worked the clock perfectly. They come away with that late touchdown, and more than likely, barring something crazy, a victory as well.
The extra point is good. And the Texans move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. He'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game. And
that's going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So it's a win here for the Texans. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play. And the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston. It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. So good to have you on board with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Oates in here. Greg, you look at the marquee, and it's a lot of offensive stars here. I'm looking at the other side. Defenses better show up here if you want to walk out with a win.
Yeah, I think the burden, of course, lies on the players, particularly the players in the secondaries of both of these teams. They're going to have moments where they've got to win one-on-one, as you said, against some of the top offensive skill players in the league. But I also feel like there's a lot on the shoulders of this defensive coordinator. Can you change up coverages, change up looks, make it difficult pre- and post-snap, not only on these wide receivers and skill players, but also on the guy with the ball in his hand, calling the shots, playing quarterback.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Bring it.
And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Titans are going to get the football at their own 23.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Come on. Hit. Buffalo 18. 70 Ranger.
Brissett going to open with a pass. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go. Ready.
Operating from the gun is Brissett. This one intercepted. He works free, right side. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick six to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and through. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. That one intercepted.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Glad to have you all with us for another. From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple of decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Going play action here, Brissett. Right off the rip, he's throwing deep. Brought in inside the 20. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go.
They give it to him again, and he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back-to-back carries here. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Another carry for him. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the first. New set of downs for him at the 38. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender tips that one, but he's got it. And they take him down right along the 30.
Well, he tried to get aggressive, and it looked like it was done for after the deflection. But he got himself to the right place at the right time to make that catch downfield.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Working quickly here. First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Here's the handoff. And he's able to get this down to the 13. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Another Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 of the 13.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Offense in the hurry up here.
On the pickup. It's second and 8.
Back to the well again. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. He got 5, and now it's going to be third down and 3.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to...
And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Off the play fake, Brissett. Lays out left side and gets it. Offense up to the line fast. Brissett with it on first. Has the connection to Jones. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Got ready.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. Shotgun now for Brissett. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Johnson with a return here. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Here we go.
And he'll go out, no gain on the run. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Hut.
Second and 10 now. Puts his body on the line, and he got it! A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, they'll run. And there was really nowhere to go there, just a small push to the 37. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
70 Timberwolf. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hut.
From the 37. Cut out left. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll run here from the gun. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready? Trap 60, go!
Back to throw. Don't try and forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Eagles get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
We're set now on 1st and 10. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 10. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Ready?
Working inside the red zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
Touchdown, Philadelphia! 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Stays in the pocket. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Johnson now on the return. And He gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Connects with Johnson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Hawk 70. Set. Ready.
2nd and 6 now. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hut.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He's looking deep once again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Here we go. Cut. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Brissett. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now they send their back in motion right.
Go.
Trying again, following the sack. He put everything he had into full extension, and he brings it in. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Johnson with a return here. He's got a lane up past the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Picked off, Brandon Jones. And the Eagles get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Come on, come on.
From the shotgun, Brissett. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down. Operating from the gun, Brissett. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here we go.
Going for it on fourth, Brissett. He put some juice on it deep. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
35, Chiefs 7.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Johnson now on the return. And he doesn't get very far on the return, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, well, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
They'll run here on first down. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 7-yard line.
Handoff now out of the gun. Just a couple on the pickup there, so back-to-back runs leave him with a 3rd and 8.
10-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Set up. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Set up.
Here's a throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The give now out of the shotgun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's brought down
Working quickly here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs just want to get out of here with how this one has gone. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Right up the gut. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Jones reels it in. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles keep running away with this. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles continue piling onto this lead.
Chiefs 7.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. They give it to him again. And he's brought down for a loss. Trying to set this up quick.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Back-to-back carries here. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Philadelphia.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the 2nd half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So that's going to do it for us here at EA Sports. This has been another presentation